Hello, once again, my friends, to some more Legend of Grimrock 2 with Tiberius, Valdrin, Kalia, and Alaric. At the very end of the last video, we acquired somewhere, yes, the Essence of Fire here by combining 4 power gems that we collected throughout Twig Root Forest. And as far as I can tell, because no one mentioned any secrets being missed, I think we are done here. So it is time to head east to the Forgotten River, because that's the only direction we can go. And I've kind of looked ahead a little bit, and I think we're finally entering the stage of the game that is very, very open world and go wherever you want. So that is exciting, but also a little terrifying. I don't know where I'm going, so you're here to suffer through this with me. It should be pretty fun. We don't have any bullets at the moment. That's concerning. So I guess Kalia... Oh no, we have, we picked this up last time. The blowpipe. I think we have some darts somewhere, right? Yes, we should make that switch. I got a comment telling me that. I didn't realize how much better they were than what we had. What else do we have? We kind of have messy inventories, but I'm not too worried about it because we're not over encumbered at the moment. So I was trying to wait to find some more centralized area to drop everything before we do it. Okay. Yes, this is where the game really starts to open up. So it's going to be a lot more free form, free roaming than it was before. What was that? Sounds like it's coming from over there. Okay, a chest right away. We do have lockpicks. Some tribal chest plate and a torch. What does this do? Protection +3, energy +5. Okay. And it is light armor. Is that better than what Valdrin has? No, it is worse. I'm going to give this to Alaric because it'll give him more energy just like the mask does. Okay, now we're actually starting to get overburdened here. Yeah, okay, we can just pass things around. Yeah, we're losing some evasion on him, but that extra energy I think is worth it. I was also told by a comment that certain races have certain favorite foods that if you feed it to them, they get bonuses, but I don't know which ones go to which, so kind of just a crapshoot at the moment. Oh crap, what are those? I think I kind of recognize those guys from the first game or something similar. North Sleet Island, west. What was that? Did something go on over there? I don't know, I didn't see it. West Twigroot Forest, south Keelbreach Bog. Okay. And there's a giant castle of doom and death. I assume that is the final dungeon. Get some more spiky fruit. Yeah, if you thought I was lost before, just you wait. This is all much easier to get lost in. Hello. See, we've got their attention. You don't seem to be weak to lightning or fire. It's fine. Okay, what's going on over here? And with keen eye and sharp aim, they entered. Keen eye and sharp aim. Do we have to shoot something somewhere? I don't see anything over here. Don't see any buttons either. Need to watch out for those because, you know, it's easy to find the dungeon ones, but it's hard to find the ones out in the world here because I don't know what they look like. So there could be a secret switch right here. I just don't really know what to look for. Oh my gosh, look at all the freaking birds. All right, line up for your beat down. I guess they're kind of just doing whatever they want. Is this way a dead end? Seemingly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it's talking about. Oh. Maybe we have to throw something over this gap. That would make sense. Let's throw a... nothing, because we're being attacked. What the heck, man? You're so far away, and so I just look away, and that's when you get me, huh? Well, free XP. They're not too difficult. Yeah, so let's throw a dagger. There we go. So what happens when we pick this up? Does the gate shut? Yeah. Okay, well, I think I'll put something I care a little bit less about, like this stick. I mean, not that the knives are particularly useful, but at least we can throw them. We can't really do anything with the stick. The Shrine of Entanglement. That's good. There are 4 sides to everything. Yes. I don't see any buttons. I think that's a crystal or something, though. 4 sides to everything. Okay. So let's save. Okay. Some boots. Nice. Let's say, don't we already have boots? Yes. But Valdrin has worse boots, so we can pass these around. Okay, what does this do? Makes those things shoot. So I'm guessing we need to make all of these bars go down. Somehow. Dang. I can't get this last one to go down. I don't want to step into this teleporter. Do I? Maybe. Okay, it just pushes you back. Yeah, so... I can't get this last door to come down. I assume we have to get both of these to shoot through. Okay, how do I get this one down? Okay, I think I just got it. Yep. Nice, there we go. Took me a minute, but I figured it out. Ed, we can't talk to. What is going on over here? Surely there's a secret switch. Yep. Okay. Do we want to go into this teleporter is the question. I guess so. Nice. Ooh, I don't know if we have any other lockpicks. I don't think so. No, we do not. Okay, well, let's mark this lockpick. And I guess we'll come back here. That sucks. We found a secret and we can't even get it. Okay. What does this lead to? Bushes. And some random loot. Okay. Scroll of Invisibility. Air Magic 3. Well, we don't have that. Healing Potion and a longsword. Going to assume that's much better than a machete. Yes, indeed. And it has a special attack that we can't use yet. Okay. Well, that's good. We should be dealing a lot more damage now with Tiberius. Yep. Okay, anything going on over here? I guess there could be more secret buttons over here. Usually they don't put them too close together though, so. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. I gotta assume we can drop down into the water all along this, and maybe there's some good loot down there too. All right, I do kind of want to fight these wargs in like a better area. Yeah, something like this. Good, there's more of them. All right, nice. We have a ton of food right now, so I'm not too worried on that front. Come on, come and fight me. I notice when I'm editing these videos, I don't talk a lot when I'm fighting, and it's just because, like I said, like, kind of just takes your concentration to dodge and fight. And you don't have a lot of concentration left for talking, but I'll try to be better about that. I also sped up a lot of fights because some of them are against enemies we've already fought, or, you know, it's like a turtle, and, you know, turtles aren't that scary at this point for us, so always trying to make the viewing experience a little bit more enjoyable, at least as best as I can. Okay, blue crystal here, that's good. Again, we can be cocky because we can just save ourselves if we're ever in danger with that. Yeah, it's just here. Ooh, a bow. Short bow. I feel like we got this in the first game, I think. It's again better than our blowgun, so we're going to switch to it. We don't have any bullets still. Guess I should have went with a different build here. Oh, stupid bird got me cornered. Yeah, I was told firearms aren't the best. Like, they're a good side weapon to switch to, but they're not like the best primary weapon. It's a little disappointing considering they're like a brand new game. There's a button right here. Considering they're like a brand new weapon type, but also supposedly they get better in some of the mods people have made, which I would like to try at some point. I was looking at a lot of the mods and they look really, really cool. Okay, so that brings that down. Some of them claim to be bigger than the base game, which is crazy because the base game seems pretty freaking big to me. I guess we'll use this crystal. Yes, I saw the button here. I don't know what it does though. Did it open that? Yeah, it did. Okay. Didn't see it go down. Is there anything over here? Just another chest with a lock on it and some alchemy ingredients. Okay. Well, when we get lockpicks, you know, things are gonna be real cool. Gonna get such good loot. Okay, oh, and it opened this, so we can go south. Kind of looks like more forest. I'm just gonna poke my head in. Okay, never mind. Keelbreach Bog. Well, let's go back the other way. It's a lot nicer and easier to breathe over here. Actually, I think we're right next to the castle now. What is this? The cache. Okay. Kind of want to go in here. Maybe there's some good loot in here. Ooh, it is very dark. I have a ton of torches, thankfully. Pretty sure, yep, I just saw a rat tail. Apparently a swarm of rats. Lovely. And apparently the rats can go onto the same space as you. That's annoying. Did not mean to back out, but I guess we're not being swarmed by rats anymore. Nice. Ooh, gotta level up. I'm so happy about that. But we need them. We need level ups. We're actually not doing too bad, but this fight right here kind of sucks because we're just having to tank this. At least we know there's a crystal right next to us, so. So Valdrin is looking pretty hurt. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna move people around. There we go. Because I don't want Valdrin to go down. And we finally get some more bullets. Nice. More mudwort. Need to keep her inventory clear so there's enough room for ingredients to duplicate. It's a very important thing. I've been... Oh, hello. Guess we're using a healing potion on you. Come on. There we go. It's nice having a gun again. Also, Tiberius is just starving, I guess. There we go. Jeez. Okay, and he dropped a golden key, which I was told has a finite amount. So there are many, yes, gold keyholes like this, but only so many gold keys in the game. So need to be smart about them. Thieves' cache. I see a bow, a bunch of arrows, and lockpicks. That's Pretty tempting. Okay. Paladin's Cache. Ooh, I see a shield in there. See a longsword. And a potion. Conjurer's Cache. I see an orb and some sort of clothing, maybe a robe. Okay, and another potion. These all sound pretty tempting so far. What's going on over here? Snake Charmer. Is that a rope? Okay. I guess we could save and see what they are in each of these. Nothing's stopping us from doing that. So what is in here? 2 lockpicks. Well, that would open up both our chests. A crook horn longbow. How much better is that than the short bow? A little bit better. Not like crazy good, but... And we'd get a bunch more arrows and a speed potion. Okay, so that one's pretty good. Let's try the Conjurers. We get an orb, energy plus 15, and the light special attack. I kind of remember the light spell from the first game, so I guess this just lets you cast that for free. Energy potion and Archmage's Mantle. Protection plus 3, willpower plus 1, resist all plus 10. That's pretty good. Would be very good on our backline. Okay, let's try the Paladin's Cache. Healing potion, a heavy shield, which we could immediately put on Tiberius. Evasion plus 6, that's pretty good. And a fire blade, okay. Does fire damage plus strength. And if you have concentration 1, it casts fireball. That's really cool. It's funny how boring it looks on the ground and how cool it looks on the icon. So it's the same as the longsword, but we get the fireball special ability. That's pretty good too. These are all pretty good so far. It just like depends on what we want. I mean, I assume at some point you get 4 golden keys so you could get everything in here, but again, they're limited, so it's like, I don't know if that's actually worth doing. What does the Snake Charmer cache have? A Scroll of Poison Shield, which we cannot cast. A rope. And a Serpent Bracer. Protection plus 2, resist poison plus 50. That's pretty good. What does the rope do? A long and sturdy rope is the best ally of all daring spelunkers. Can't climb down here. So it lets you climb down those pits? Maybe it stops you from taking a bunch of freaking damage? That seems pretty good. That's always my biggest complaint, is you always want to go down in those holes, but you always get punished for it. And some anti-venom, pretty good. I don't know. Those all seem pretty good. Except for the thief one, you know, like the bow's a little bit better, but we don't really want to use the bow. The only tempting thing in there are the lockpicks. This could be good, gives a little bit more energy. Flame sword just sounds cool, and we get the shield. I don't know, I think I might go with the rope. Because there's going to be so many times when we're going to have to drop down somewhere, and if that prevents you from taking damage while doing it, so you don't have to waste like potions, that's the most valuable thing here. Plus we get this Serpent Bracer. So if we look at our resist poison, we could stick that on Tiberius and make him completely immune to poison. That seems really good. We'll also put the rope on him, I guess. We can put it on the second slot here. Yeah, I mean, seems good to me. We also leveled up, so let's deal with that. For Tiberius, let's go light weapons, so he hits harder. Valdrin, let's go heavy weapons, so he hits harder. Kalia, I'm going to max out firearms so they don't jam ever again. That just sounds good to me. Nice, we even get a little achievement for it. For Alaric, I think we want to go into more fire magic since we're using fireball a lot. Did we have any, or not fireball, fire burst? We can't cast this Scroll of Poison Shield, but I don't really, meh, you know, be nice to have, but whatever. Okay, well, that was pretty fruitful. I think that's worth doing, getting that rope for a golden key. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like there's no way to know what's worth opening unless you've played this game before, so I hope it was a good choice. I'll have to test the rope next time we're in a dungeon with a pit. More food. We almost have too much food at this point. Okay. What is going on here? Any secrets on the walls? Hello. Come back. Okay, well that's the island master, so this is like his lair of evil. Statues with similar runes to the one down here. Like that is the same as this. Okay. That one is the same as that one, and this one, which is fire, is the same as this. So I'm going to assume that goes there. Can we just leave it there, or is the island master going to take it? We'll leave it there. Yeah, so I assume we have to get all 4 to enter the final dungeon. That makes sense to me. Thing going on over here. Yes. Looks like someone cast a force field here. Ooh, some lockpicks and gloves. Oh, and some wargs. Hello. Holy crap. I'm just minding my own business, and I get attacked by wargs every 3 seconds. And we are injured. This is good. And Valdrin is down. I hate you so much, wargs. Gosh dang it. Well, at least we know a crystal is super close. Plus, we need to go back anyways to use some lockpicks on a chest, so. Valdrin does lose a little bit of XP, but I don't know if I care enough to reload. He will survive. It also gets a lot creepier at night, doesn't it? Okay, so I guess we'll just go to this chest first since it's closer. What do we get? A rogue hood and fire bombs. Yeah, so I was told fire bombs, or I guess any bombs, don't go off any stats, so you can put them on anyone. For now, it's going to be Valdrin since he has the extra slot. I guess we could even put them on the front here because he doesn't have a shield or anything. So, okay, rogue hood, protection +5, dexterity +1. It's technically better than both of their helmets. That's funny. What does Dex do? Dex +1 gives you 1 more evasion. Okay, well, we'll just give it to Kalia. Extra Dex for her is always good. Do you have a hood or helmet? Yes. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a place. I guess we can get rid of this. Still trying to find a place to drop off a bunch of crap that I know we're going to come back to. So if we ever need to get stuff, like food, for example, we don't need to carry this much food on us all the time. Okay, well, let's hope now if there are any more wargs, we're prepared. What's going on with this? Okay, so this is another golden key place we could have used. Looks like some sort of wand. The hub. Do we want to go to the hub? I don't actually know. Okay. I'm just gonna use that, you know. Might as well use our fire bombs rather than save them and never use them. Yes, I was gonna say, I assume he is like the one we fought before. Coming out of the ground. Gotcha. And he dropped nothing. But hey, you know, he's dead now. He can't bother us or hurt us ever again unless enemies respawn. Then we're screwed. Okay, what's going on over here? A warhammer, suspicious. Some more bullets. A switch that lowers that. I don't trust this. Why is there a warhammer here? And it's just way better in every way than our cudgels, so we'll take it. So we brought that down, and that lets us get to this side of the river. Do I want to be on this side of the river? Yes, for the lizard on a stick. The Shrine of Pain. Yeah, I would imagine so. Ow. Ow. Do see a secret button right here, but we're, you know, dead, so doesn't do us any good. Might as well explore the rest before we all die here. There's a lever here. Open up that. Okay, good to know. So, I say we try to get the lever first and then go for the secret. Is there like a pattern it goes? So it goes up and then it comes back and then it goes around. Oh, well, we took a big hit, but we survived it, so I'm okay with this. Letter. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hopeful that my little trap only broke a few bones and you're still able to proceed on your heroic journey. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay, now I want to try to get that secret button. So now that those have gone this way, where is it? Where is it? That has a lockpick on it too, doesn't it? Gosh dang it. Lockpick. We could rest. Like, we have so much food right now. I'm feeling a little confident. Plus, it'd be nice if it was daytime. Nope, no such luck. Hello. Might use a firebomb again. That seemed pretty good. Not a lot of room to maneuver over here. That's kind of concerning. Doing some pretty good damage on him right there, though. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't move from that spot, but, you know, we got him anyways. More mushrooms. Speaking of, you need to make sure your inventory is not full. Looks good, actually. I know I keep saying it, but we need to find a place to drop off all of our garbage. Holy crap. These games are not good for hoarders like myself. That's for sure. Okay, if I had a favorite food and I was a lizard man, what would it be? Turtle steak? A lizard on a stick? That just seems like cannibalism. Eggs? Lizards like eggs, right? That makes sense. Fish? Lizards like fish. Whatever. What does this do? Lets us skip past the Shrine of Pain if we ever want to go that way. Okay. And where does this lead? Sleet Island. You know, for being called Sleet Island, I thought it would be a little bit more snowy here. I actually see something in this tree here. What does it say? The island map and a letter. Dear visitor, please find the attached map of the island useful. I'd like to point out a few key locations to get you accustomed to your new home. Although I'm afraid your stay on this island will be brief, my pets are awfully hungry as always. If you glance north, you should see the Great Pyramid of Umas above the treetops, and in the west you'll find the ruins of Desaroon, a huge dungeon I've repurposed just for you. Beyond Desaroon, there are even older places, but you don't need to concern yourself with them because the challenges ahead will be way over your head. That's true. Finally, in the east, you can find the burial grounds where some very interesting characters are buried. It's up to you to decide which of these locations will be your grave. Oh, I'm glad I have your permission. And a map. Sleet Island, Forgotten River, the ruins, the pyramid, and the cemetery. Okay, well, let's go the other way. Are we done? Ooh, there's a power gem over there. How does one get to this? I know you can go in the water, and I see a ladder right here. No, I mean, I don't know. But this place over here called the Hub, is that like a centralized location? Like, you know, in the grand scheme of the entire map, is that a centralized location we can always go back to? That's what Hub means, so maybe? Okay. Not what I was expecting, but... Hamlet of Stormbreach, okay. Cemetery. Keelbreach Bog, we know where that is, kind of. And Shipwreck Beach, that's where we started the game, right? Yeah. And the turtles have respawned, okay. Okay, so... yeah, that's why that was my line of thinking, is this is a good place for us to drop off some garbage. Okay, so I dropped off a lot of stuff here. We have our notes that aren't really relevant because we solved them, or they're just the island master taunting us. We have a pile of weapons we don't need. We have a pile of armor we don't need. Everything else seems pretty good. I'm going to mess around with the food here to see if I can't figure out some favorite foods. So yeah, give me a second here. Okay, sometime later. It doesn't seem like warg meat or bread or even turtle steak is anyone's favorite food. But I did learn two things. Lizards like eggs, so that is what Tiberius will be eating. And bugmen, insectoids, like horned fruit. So I know two of their favorite foods now. We're not going to eat them, obviously, until we need to. Why would we? We can drop some food off here, though. We have so much. And we can always come back if we need more, so... I'm going to drop off a bunch of food. We still have like a whole freaking crate of it, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, this is seemingly a good place to store stuff. If you can unlock teleporters to each of those areas, then you can always come back here and grab food if you need to, or whatever. I just didn't want to drop everything here in the Twig Root Forest, because then we're going to have to backtrack there every single time. But in this way, it's close. So the other thing I wanted to test out, and I can see a ladder right there. Let's try going for a swim. Wow, it is basically impossible to see. But we do get a power gem. Nice. Anything else going on here? All of our torches are kind of burned out, though, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see these. A tattered cloak and some reed gauntlets. Tattered cloak. I was gonna say, does Valdrin even have one? No, he doesn't. Reed gauntlets. Protection +4 and evasion +2. So that's just straight up better than what he has. And we can pass the gloves on back to Kalia. Nice. I do remember the light spell, isn't it? That, no, that is the dark spell. Negates all magical and non-magical light sources carried by your party. Why would you want to do that, I wonder? Yes, that's the light spell, okay. Well, now we have to wait for the freaking dark spell to wear off, but yes. So in theory, we can use that in the water, there we go, and be able to see a little bit. Thing going on here. What are these? Crossbow quarrels, okay. Let's head back up so we don't drown. Alchemy ingredients. Fish, and we can actually grab them. Nice, more food. That's what we needed. Is that a turtle? I think that's a turtle, okay. Seemingly we can't cast spells or use items, so I don't know how you're supposed to fight them. Is he still right here? Can we drop down on him? No. More alchemy ingredients and something over here. What is this? Sleet Island. Okay, so this is the underwater part of it. Okay, now there are 2 turtles. We are running out of oxygen. Ow, my lungs. Didn't see anything down there. Kind of don't want to try it again because we're going to get caught. I mean, there's fish, but we don't really need more of them. Okay, seemingly there's nothing over here. Let's get some oxygen, go back down. What's going on over here? It'd be nice to find some more ladders. Actually, this is where the power gem was, right? Yeah, so we've already been this way. Let's keep going. As well grab fish. There could be switches on these walls, now that I'm thinking about it. There are many, many turtles down here. Okay. I guess I'll just keep going down. I mean, as long as we don't get trapped. There's a ladder somewhere. We seem to be doing okay. There's a chest. We'll grab that. Grab the fish. Okay, kind of running out of oxygen and not seeing a ladder anywhere. I see that alchemy ingredient. And this is a dead end. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Well, what is this? An energy potion. Perfect. That'll help us. We know the crystal is nearby. So it doesn't really matter if they go down. What is this? Switch. The problem is if they all go down. They're really... Oh, there's a ladder right over here. Dang. I was so close. Okay. So there's a switch. There's some alchemy ingredients. There's a potion. Didn't see anything else. Give me a second here. All right, beeline for the switch. Beeline for the ladder before we all freaking die. It's over here. As well grab the fish while we're drowning. And there's also this chest right here. Let's grab it, see what's in it. All right, a gold key, nice. A torch and some leather pants, which I guess are better than Valdrin's. Okay, so we have another gold key now that we could use to get that wand over here. Or go back into the cache and grab something else. The other ones were good, but I don't know if they're worth golden keys, you know? All right, let's drop down here again. I think this is a dead end, but there was some stuff over here. Any secret walls? No, I'm not seeing any. All right, we need to get out of here. Okay, and it's finally daytime. That's good. Let's go hit the crystal and then we'll check out the last underwater part. I could be missing switches and whatnot. Like I said, I am okay with you guys telling me if I'm missing something. I will go back and get it. Okay, so the only other part of the water, because this leads to the next region that we haven't explored, is right here, right next to the crystal. So why not? We flipped that switch. What did that do for us? Don't actually know. This seemingly leads somewhere else too. The bog, okay. Well, I don't really want to go to the bog just yet. So what did this even open? Click to switch, maybe it opened that. Hello, turtles. You're sort of blocking my only way to a ladder. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. So at this point, I think we just need to pick a direction and go. So we can go to the Keelbreach Bog, we can go to Sleet Island. Were there any other ways we could go? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything here on the map. I did try to mark off some places like the cache and the hub, so I just remember where they are, but I don't think there were any other exits. So seemingly Sleet Island leads to a bunch of different places, so maybe we should go to Keelbreach Bog first? I mean, I guess this one could go to 100 different places, but he didn't give us a map for this place, so maybe it's more contained. Okay. Very, very quiet and suspicious. Don't let the rocks fall short of their target. Yes, exactly. Can we destroy these mushrooms? No. Do I have to be faster than the teleport? I don't think I can be faster than the teleport. No, it keeps getting me. Okay. A gate. I think I see a pressure plate at the very back of that. Is that what this is talking about? Don't let the rocks fall short of their target. So you have to throw a rock, hit the pressure plate without it being teleported. I think I hit it. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. What does that get me? Let me go over here. Teleports me back. Okay. I mean, that's good. We're making progress. It is very hard to see. Don't see any tree men. Maybe they can't live out here. Generations before you have trodden these paths. Only he and they had the patience to follow them to the end. He and they. The island master. And we got some black moss. Don't think we have any recipes for that, right? No. Tree stump. No letter in it, though. Holy crap. I was just enjoying a peaceful stroll through the swamp and I just lit myself on fire. This is going well. Wasn't expecting giant mosquitoes of death. Jeez, man. It's so quiet and then... Okay, well, at least I see those ones. Fire seemed to be pretty good against them. Yes, very good. Okay. We are pretty hurt right now. Is there anything on these walls? Don't see it. Is this the Shrine of Earth? Earth is the rune of vitality, mountains and plants. Southwest is whence the forces of Earth are strongest. Ooh, some bullets. Actually, I think we already read that before, right? 4 power gems. Yeah, okay. Well, this is a great place to rest and a great place to call it for today. Next time, we will continue exploring Keelbreach Bog and hopefully not get murdered in the process. If you've made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that, though, thank you for watching and peace out.